Today I'm going to be sharing how to make 2 easy and beautiful Christmas DIY thrift flips. Welcome to Creative by Nature DIY and Decor. My name is Donna. For my first DIY, I am hauling out these beautiful vintage ornaments that I have found at the thrift stores. I love these so much, and I am going to be sharing a project with you all that I have been wanting to do for a while now. So to start off, I'm going to be using this vintage style bread bowl that was hand carved, and I'm going to be using some filler. You can use Excelsior from Dollar Tree, this preserved reindeer moss, or some naturally foraged moss that I found here from the forest. I am going to be filling up the bowl on the bottom, and then I am going to take my ornaments and start to lay them out amongst the moss. If you're new here, I want to say a welcome. I would absolutely love for you to join my community by tapping on the subscribe button along with the bell to keep up to date with everything I have to share. So I'm going to add some reindeer moss in and around these delicate ornaments. That will just help to hold them into place. The preserved reindeer moss is really nice and soft and pliable, and the foraged moss, it's a bit more firm and crunchy, so I like to mix the two together. Now I'm just going to continue to add the ornaments here and there and just make a really beautiful table arrangement with these ornaments. For a nice little fun touch, I am going to add some faux snow. This is a mix of a matte and iridescent snow along with some little bead snow, and I'm just going to sprinkle it throughout. Another nice touch would be to add some evergreen branches, but I chose just to leave it with the moss and the snow. This turned out just as I had hoped. I love it. It's so beautiful. I have it sitting on top of my antique linen piece that was gifted to me from my great grandmother, and some vintage book papers and a doily runner as well. Just all these vintage layers really add to the piece. Today's video is part of the Flippin Friday Open Collaboration. It's hosted by Jaime from Border Bananas and Border Bananas DIY. Her channel links and the playlist are down in my video description below. For this next DIY, I'm going to be using this vintage rocking chair planter. It's a little one and I only paid $1.99. So I start off by removing the little planter portion, and I take a nice soft rag and I'm just going to clean this chair off. It was a bit dusty. Now I am going to be using my favorite chalk paint in Whisper from Americana, and I'm going to give this piece 2 coats of the chalk paint. So just make sure that your layers are dried well before you add the next coat. I didn't bother painting the underside of the rockers, but if you want to do that, you can feel free. Once the rocking chair is all nice and dry, I'm going to be using some sanding blocks. I'm starting off with the fine grit, and I'm just going around the edges and distressing them. I want this chair to look like a really old farmhouse chair that's been sitting around for a while, and I wanted a kind of that chippy paint finish. So I'm just going to continue to distress all the edges where you would typically see wear marks on a chair. So now I am going in with my coarse grit sanding block, and I'm removing a bit more of the paint. I'm removing some chunks of the paint to make it look like it's all chipped up and banged up. I am going to go over the spots that you would naturally see some more wear and tear on a furniture piece, as if it's been sitting around in the farmhouse for a long time. So now I want to seal my piece up. I'm going to be using matte varnish from Deco Art. You can use some antiquing wax, whatever you have on hand. This is what I have, and this will really help it to pop. And you'll see that those distress marks really show well once I seal it all up with the varnish. So you're going to allow the varnish to dry well, and instead of using that little tin cup, I've decided to use this mini mason jar, and it fits in there perfectly. And then I go in and add a bit of water, and as you can see, I have added some evergreens and just a few simple baubles and made a sweet little arrangement. I love this, and I know it could be changed up for any season. As always, I would like to know which one is your favorite. I want to say a big thank you to Jaime and my fellow creators. Please go check out the playlist. There's going to be lots of inspiration. I want to thank all of you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.